look, I think that everyone is going to have to take a hard look at where they want to be at this moment in history, as we're looking at efforts across the country to prevent people from being able to exercise their fundamental rights. Go ahead.
Isn't marriage a gunfight sometimes?
To prevent people from being able to exercise their fundamental rights.
Isn't marriage a gunfight sometimes?
You may remember the story this fall about a group called the National School Boards Association, which sent a letter to the feds asking the DOJ to take a look at parents who don't like their kids' curriculums. Well, the Justice Department responded immediately to that letter. Talk about customer service. Days later, the Attorney General announced the FBI would investigate moms who dared to complain at school board meetings as potential terrorists. Many people were shocked by this story, but we just learned it's worse even than we thought it was. A new Freedom of Information Act request has revealed that the National School Boards Association asked the feds to investigate parents because the feds asked them to ask the feds to investigate parents. See how that works? Apparently, the Secretary of Education, Miguel Cardona, told school board administrators to write their letter to the White House. The White House then used that letter as a pretext to begin a crackdown on parents. See how that works? The snake eating its tail. When you don't have enough domestic terrorists to justify a political purge, then you just go ahead and create them. And that's exactly what they've been doing. This week, the campaign against this new American al-Qaeda entered a new and very ominous phase. Again, little noticed by the national media. This Tuesday, 2 days ago, the DOJ announced the creation of a new domestic terrorism unit. What will it do? Well, it will target, quote, anti-authority ideologues. Anti-authority ideologues.
Isn't marriage a gunfight sometimes?
What is your expectation in terms of, whether we're going to see an update to that vaccine? We just spoke with Stéphane Bancel from Moderna last hour, who suggested really the focus is on the fall for figuring out the right strains for then. But of course, we're already seeing Israel giving fourth booster doses. So what do you think the future holds in terms of when we'll be getting the next boosters and what those boosters are going to contain?
I wouldn't say that the future is clearly predictable right now, but what I think it is that we are doing everything we can so that we can stay ahead of the virus. And let me start with, I don't know if there is a need for a fourth booster. That's something that needs to be tested. And I know that Israel already started some of these experiments, and we will conduct also some of these experiments.
Isn't marriage a gunfight sometimes?
I gotta set myself up in the undertaking business. Stop doing all the skill work so another man can profit.
To them, you are the disease.